And welcome back to the Cream Spot. I'm one half of the Brohio podcast, a.k.a. the delicious Nickalicious.
Hey, guys, and I am Rowdy Rob Dog.
Rowdy Rob Dog.
Rocking the mullet today.
He is. If you're on the YouTube stream, you can see that, or just double back to the YouTube live stream. Check that out. He's got a really fancy mullet on.
Yeah, we kind of passed this mullet back and forth.
It definitely has bed bugs.
Yeah, definitely.
This message goes out to the Smoky Bones on Miller Lane in Vandalia, Ohio. If you fuck up my French fry, if you leave my French fries out one more fucking time on DoorDash, I'm going to DoorDash you an ammo box full of fucking dog shit because they're taking all of our guns in America, so I don't need the ammo box anymore, but I have a plentiful amount of dog shit.
Didn't someone just get stabbed in the neck there a couple of weeks ago?
Don't know. Don't care about what they have going on about their problems specifically. They leave out my goddamn French fries one more time. I will go up there and fight the gentleman. I haven't met him, haven't met her, him.
That's fightable right there.
It is. Today, I'm really glad that I was able to get with you today because I just woke up on the wrong side of the fucking bed today.
Okay.
I'm never in a bad mood.
Right.
I was just fucking pissed off all day long. I don't know. Well, I drank a Monster. And after I drank the Monster, that's when I started feeling like I was going to have a stroke.
Okay.
And that's when I just started getting really mad, and everything pissed me off. And then just everything was aggravating me. They're really... Okay. Let's do the Patreon.
I have those days, first. Man. It's called work days.
Yeah. Something
Any day days. I have to work, I just want to fucking die.
First up on our Patreon subscribers, we have a new subscriber, Mark Huss. That's Mark Huss with a K. Thank you, Mark Huss. His mom named him that because he's royalty.
Oh, makes sense to me.
K. Yes.
And next we got a longtime listener, Zach Merritt. Thank you very much, you bag of shit.
You know, I used to work security with him.
Yeah.
He's been with me for a lot of battles, a lot of very nasty down and dirties. He's seen me beat a lot of children. Never seen me beat a child off. Nope.
Damn, I beat you to it.
No, never seen me do that.
You got these ice cubes pretty clear, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I boiled the water.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, well, too bad you live in a crack house. Yeah, buddy. Next up, we got Collin Goodsword. Collin Goodsword, I think I got it.
That's a good one.
That was a tricky last name. That sounds like the last name of a man with an insanely huge phallus of some type. Speaking of phalluses, I will get to something else after this. Remind me.
Next we got Betty Drillser.
Betty Drillser.
I drilled her.
She's definitely a pornographic star.
Good for her.
Yeah. Robbie Cash. Thank you for the cash, Robbie Cash.
CJ Engine.
Madison Pico. And keep in mind, Madison, you have to be over the age of 16 to listen to this podcast. In your profile picture here, looks like you're either standing next to a 4-year-old or you are a 4-year-old. Nonetheless, thank you for the Patreon pledge.
Chris Krieger. Thank you very much. Chris with a K.
Andrew Rupp, thank you so much for the Patreon pledge.
Gamer Daddy's Podcast.
Go check out Gamer Daddy's Podcast. Gamer Potty, playing games on the potty while they podcast. That's one of their special segments on the Gamer Daddy's Podcast. They all take and they sit on the toilet and play games on their phones.
If it's not, it should be.
And then the loser has to go to each bathroom and jack off the other guy.
Have to eat whatever's in the toilet.
Yes, they have to eat the shit out of the toilet, and then they have to blow each other. They all blow each other at the end of the show, but they play Zelda while they do it. I'm trying to think of a very early gay video game. Zelda. I think I nailed it first try.
Okay.
Yeah. Next we have Stephen Bobivon. He is actually from the Star Wars universe. Stephen Bobivon, thank you for the Patreon pledge, buddy.
Stephen Bob Evans. Maggie Stokes. Thank you very much, Maggie.
If you would like to join us, just tune in we don't know when we record anymore.
Yeah, it's been a wild week and a half, 2 weeks.
Just to catch you guys up.
I gotta scratch my head.
You guys ever listen to the Papal Dementia episode? Papal passed away. It's been a gnarly past month or two for us. One thing that I'm really struggling with right now, we're trying to find, we're having a hard time finding really good topics and content. If you guys have any ideas for us of something that...
We're like 1 day away from dropping topics altogether and just talking to each other for an hour and a half.
You guys don't want that, so send us your...
Or maybe they do.
Maybe they do. Who knows? Send us your topic recommendations. brohiopodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear them. Even if you want to help do some research for the show, we'll accept that as well. We have no money to give you because we keep on buying bourbon. Alcohol.
We will send you a picture of our asshole or a asshole.
Our cat's asshole.
Maybe not necessarily ours, but
yeah. So one thing that upset me today is I was looking at the COVID vaccine. They really want us to get it at work. I'm not too. I know there's a lot of guys that are probably listening. They're saying, "Oh, you gonna get the COVID vaccine? You're gonna get 5G in your butthole. You don't even know about what you're putting in your body." Says the fat motherfucker sitting on the couch with a cell phone that tells the government and Mark Zuckerberg everywhere you're going, "You don't want no vaccine."
Yeah, my wife is like that, and I've been trying to be like, "Listen,
you gotta fix this, babe.
Like, it's not that big of a deal."
Yeah, well, it might be, and we could be wrong, or they could be right. I don't know. But when I was trying to register at Kroger for my vaccine, because I'm just going to say it, I'm ready for things to get back to normal. I want to go to Applebee's with my wife. I want her to suck my dick behind the Applebee's. I want to get out and I want to get freaky. I want to do fun things.
Yeah.
Aren't you down for getting your dick sucked behind an Applebee's, Rob?
I'm not against it at all.
Okay, so here's the thing. If she doesn't want to do it, I want to do it, and you want to do it, then we could probably just lean on one another for that.
I'm like still waiting for the time where they fucking open up Waffle House for me to eat in again.
The one over here is open.
Is it? You can actually go in it now?
Yeah. This is high class over here, okay? You can go inside this one over here.
Oh, yeah. Usually it's just the scary ones that
I'm
like, oh, God.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I was trying to register for the COVID vaccine, and it said sex, male, female.
Yes.
Yes, please. It said male, female, binary, and I don't know what the fuck binary means. It really pissed me off.
That's a bird, isn't it? Oh, that's canary.
It's a canary.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And I'm not saying it upset me in the that someone's claiming to be binary, even though I don't know what it means and I'm uneducated about it. Just the fact that they even have to answer.
What's it matter? Is it different for male and female?
To ask that question. So what I think they should do from now on, put a picture of a penis, a vagina, a butthole, and a potato, and you ask the person what they have on their crotch. And if they circle potato or butthole, then you know that you're going to need a different kind of doctor, like a special doctor to administer the COVID vaccine.
What does it matter what your sex is?
And that's what. And just all this week, today, I've just been I saw something about fucking Cat in the Hat getting canceled.
Yeah, man, everything is.
Something about it being racist, and I didn't even read into it. And just everybody is so fucking ass hurt over everything. And it's pissing me off, man. I'm fucking...
You're getting butthurt over the butthurt?
I feel like a 40-year-old, don't tread on me, take my, It all started off with there was a guy at the intersection this morning with a lifted truck and puffy nipples. And I looked over at him and I said, "Roll your window down, you fat fuck." And he rolled his window down and he's like, "What's up?" That Bill dip in his mouth. The old dip. I said, "What are you listening to in there?" He said, "What do you like to know? I'm listening to Hank Williams Jr." I said, "Well, I'm just making sure you're not listening to the Brohio podcast, you fucking cum stain." And my Ford Fusion I burned out and I left him. And he passed me really quickly, but I still drove off.
You blow coal?
I blew coal all over him. And by coal, I mean...
his name was Colton.
Yeah. I blew coal at the intersection. Oh, okay. Next up, we have a podcast recommendation for you guys. This is... He's been writing this for a long time. Deadly Debbie's Creepy Files.
Ooh.
This, if you guys are into story time with Rob, this is definitely up your alley. Check this out real quick.
Hello there, little black kitties of the night. Come and join me, your host, Deadly Debbie, as we go through my creepy files and listen to real-life, strange but true stories from people all over the world. Explore the weird and wonderful in my weekly podcast with Deadly Debbie's Creepy Files.
There it is, folks. Debbie's Creepy Files podcast. Go check it out.
Way more attractive than I am, though.
Not right now. She's not with what you're wearing right now.
I guess that's
I'd
true.
put you up against anyone in the world right now,
Yeah,
Rob Dog.
I stepped up my sex appeal game big time with this.
Part of my just being angry today, I couldn't find anything fucking funny for our funny article of the week, which was really upsetting me. So I had to get in a time machine. I had to go back to one of our old favorites. It's a different news clip, but it is the 2-year anniversary of the Home Depot bomb threat.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I would like to play that for you.
Why not?
Right now. This is KATC3. Good morning, Academia. Where is that at, dude? Acadiana? That sounds like someplace in fucking Florida. Those people look like they're from... No, he looks like he's from Iowa. Definitely looks like a child molester. Hold on.
Well, in Wichita, Kansas, police were alerted to a bomb threat that may have been a little more than an understanding. A Home Depot employee called 911 to say they heard someone in the bathroom outlining a plan to blow up the home improvement store. Now, police were able to track down the man responsible for the alleged threat because it turns out upon entering in the restroom, the man said, quote, "Y'all need to get out of here because I'm fixing to blow it up."
It's timeless, dude.
It really is.
Timeless. This happened in Wichita, Kansas.
Hell yeah.
How many times have you walked in the bathroom like, I'm fixing to blow it up. I'm going to blow this motherfucker up.
That's the only reason I go to Home Depot.
It's the poop.
Yeah, during the day.
Which, of course, is a euphemism for describing his bowel movement. Now, a similar incident happened in New Orleans last year. A man using a similar euphemism was arrested for allegedly threatening to blow up Willie's Chicken Shack.
Now, y'all can't tell me
This,
that.
my friends, is the reason why this job is worth it. It is these moments right here.
You can't tell me that your pawpaw or your daddy never said that going into the bathroom.
Paw. What's a paw? Is that like a fifi? Is that like something you use to beat off with? What is a paw? Now we're going to have tens of thousands of angry emails that said, my paw.
He passed away.
My paw, he used to fuck the shit out of me. So go check out Deadly Debbie's Home Depot bomb threat. Go check out all the
I don't think that's what it was.
I'm just so
It's okay.
I'm so over this day.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right, man.
The only thing that's making it better right now, you and that wig.
Yeah.
And this
That's what dreams are made of.
ice cold drink over here. I really need if anyone wants to mail us liquor, you can do that. We have a P.O. box, the Brohio Podcast, P.O. Box 672, Vandalia, Ohio 45377.
I don't think you're allowed to ship alcohol through the mail, but I have figured out that if you ship it out as hot sauce, you're just as easy. You're allowed to ship it.
Okay, ship it out as hot sauce.
Just say as hot sauce if anyone
That was my
asks.
nickname when I used to play rec league basketball. If you take one look at me, you know that I've never played basketball in my life. So, like I said, we're struggling for topics. That's why we're doing sea monsters this week, because sea monsters are scary. Sea monsters will get you. I'm completely terrified of the ocean.
All this talk of our cruise, and we're just figuring out, let's just do sea monsters. If you haven't heard about our cruise, September 2022.
Yeah, we're going on a cruise. There's the
It is extremely affordable, and if you call, I think we posted about it on Facebook, if you call the telephone number at the bottom, which is the booking agent for the cruise, let them know what you're there for, they will, they can set you up for a payment plan, so you can pay whatever you want.
You pay $100 now.
$100 now, and then
it's going to be Royal
Caribbean.
Monday, September 19th through Friday, September 23rd. We're going to be going to Coco Cay, Bahamas,
Beautiful.
Grand Bahama Bay Island, and Nassau, Bahamas.
Coco Cay is nice. I've been to the other two a bunch of times, and it's
Interior cabins, $489 per person.
which ain't much.
Balcony,
You can split.
$629.74 per person.
You got 4 friends. All 4 of you fuckers can go, and you could split the room cost.
Split the room 4 ways. You got to call Vacation Experts 502-899-7700. That's Vacation Experts 502-899-7700. You're going to talk to Robin Troop, extension 800, or Rachel Troop at extension 808. Tell them you're with the Hillbilly Horror Stories Brohio Cruise. They'll set you right up on some cheap-ass motherfucking payments, $20-$30 a month. Get it paid for in a year and a half.
Yeah, if you've never done a cruise, do it. It's going to be so much fun. Cruises in general are amazing.
We are going to bring so many condoms to blow up and do balloon animals
Balloon
for
animals.
everybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm really good at that shit.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to seeing all of you. I hope that everybody can come. I hope that we sell this motherfucking cruise ship out and we all get E. coli, Ebola.
I hope there's people clinging to the side of the ship to try to get on.
Yeah, I hope that's what happens. Now, my email is already lighting up with topics for us to cover. That's sweet. The power of asking for help. You guys are awesome.
It's like we're live or something.
I really do appreciate you. Okay, sea monsters. I am terrified of the ocean, for lack of a better term.
We talked about this in our one ocean sounds when we were talking about that. The open ocean is fucking terrifying.
Dory speaks whale. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, it is absolutely not my thing. But I'm going to go on that cruise for y'all. We're going to get it done. I don't even like using the word y'all. It actually pisses me off when people use the word y'all. You don't use the word y'all at all. Thank you for that, Robert.
I try not to.
Robert Dog.
Yeah, I'm not hillbilly enough, but I can feel it coming out with this wig, man.
No, I think you're right where you need to be.
I'm just going to start slowly morphing as the episode goes on, and by the end, I'm just going to be straight. Yay!
Sorry, take a little sip there.
No, man, do what you got to do.
Ass rays, number one. I'm sorry, ash rays, as in like cigarette ashes, ash rays.
Ass rape?
No. Ash ray.
Oh, okay.
Ass rape is completely different. So let me ask you this.
Sure.
Robert Dog, if you were filling out your COVID gender and it said male, female, or binary, which one would you circle?
After some hard thinking, I'd probably go male.
Is binary...
Is it non-binary or is it binary?
Ooh.
I think non-binary means you don't claim or you don't.
And I've met people like that before. I'm just like, that person just doesn't like, they're not into, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's kick it. Let's be friends.
Yeah, and I'm not up on all my.
But why do we have to
all my sexes
announce this stuff on a COVID vaccine?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It should make a fucking difference. It's the same. Like it should be the same damn shot for male, female. Fucking.
I could probably understand giving me a
Doberman Pinscher, whatever you are.
Yeah, give me a lot bigger dose of something.
Right.
Because I'm got big old fucking melon titties and stuff. But, I just don't know about the other stuff.
Yeah.
Ass rays. Scottish mythology tells us ash rays, or water lovers, are completely translucent water creatures.
Can we be water lovers on the cruise?
Yeah, we're going to be sticky water lovers, but yeah, water lovers. I'm probably honestly going to fuck Jerry. Like, he doesn't know it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to be coming, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know what's coming. Going to happen, Jerry.
Tell him to bring the ferret for me.
You've worked that high up, or you've passed the gerbils, you're onto a ferret?
Yeah, those tunnels have been hollowed out for a long time, man.
You're like the fucking Paris catacombs.
Exactly.
Dead fucking shit in there.
Loads.
Scottish mythology tells us ass rays, or water lovers, are completely translucent water creatures that are often mistaken for sea ghosts. They can be both male and female and can be found only underwater. Being completely nocturnal, much like a raccoon, one would never come across such creatures during the day. When captured and exposed to sunlight, ash rays supposedly melt and only a puddle of water remains.
Hell yeah.
That begs the question,
sure.
Have you ever encountered an ashtray?
An ashtray tons of times. You saw where I grew up.
Did your mom ever beat you with an ashtray? I feel like there's an incident where you probably got beat with an ashtray.
I was practically raised in a trailer. No, I really wasn't. But no, but there was tons of ashtrays, tons of cigarette cases. You remember those?
Fuck yeah, dude. Did your mom carry one of them leather pouches that had her cigarette lighter and her cigarettes in it?
Yep. Yeah, it had the big pouches and the small pouch attached to it.
Yeah, for the change.
Yeah.
For points.
For fucking cigarette money.
My cigs money. I've really been advocating for carrying a fanny pack. My wife is not going for it, though.
I mean, they're in now.
I want to start wearing one. But you know what? After we're done with the show, we should go upstairs and fight her. You and I together. I cannot defeat her alone.
Okay.
She's vicious and she's physical.
I feel like with this wig on, I can defeat anybody.
If we send you up first as a distraction, you just go like you said.
Maybe you can flank her,
and I'll get a run start, butt ass naked from the back, and I'll smash into her.
Okay.
And then I'll take my prize.
Okay.
You can stay. Leave the wig on. I don't want to make it weird.
Sure.
I don't want to make it awkward.
I'll put on the stunner shades too.
Austin 360. Sorry. I do a lot of Stone Cold impressions on this podcast.
It's okay, man. It's
settle that down.
Mount Rushmore right there.
All right. You got the hard word. Look at that one. That's the German ice cream company inside the mall.
Let's see here. The Backehasen.
It's the Backehasen.
I was close.
Yeah, you nailed it. I thought you're coughing. I was just saying the word for you.
That's just what fucking German sounds like. Whatever the hell this is. The Backehasen means brook horse. This was the name of a mythological horse in Scandinavian folklore. She would appear near rivers in foggy weather, and whoever decided to ride on her back was unable to get off.
Oh, wow.
Again. Like get off her back or unable to come.
I don't know. I didn't do the research that deep.
I'd be okay not just to ride around on the horse all day long, but if I couldn't jizz again.
Ever since I rode that horse, I haven't been able to achieve climax because...
it would knock your balls up into you, I feel like, after a little while.
Do you ever do that as just... sometimes when I'm bored on the toilet and I've already read the shampoo bottle, I'll take my balls and just push them up inside my body.
I like to squeeze mine really hard.
You don't do the up inside the body thing?
I do, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes it just goes there. Like, when it's cold, it's like, oh, fuck, come out, little guy.
Yeah, I call it the great bag.
Just like an empty nutsack. The horse would... let me see here. The horse would... I don't think that makes any sense. The horse would then jump into the river, drowning the rider. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, stupid fucking horse.
Yeah, Celtic folklore describes shape-shifting horses called kelpies. Yeah, kelpies. And it is thought that the Backehasen may be a kelpie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a kelpie.
I like
that in mind.
I like the name kelpie. That's what I want to identify as.
Blue Men of the Minch.
I saw the Blue Men group once. It's pretty interesting.
You think those guys have?
We had to put on raincoats because we were in the front aisle.
I would love to see them. They were good. They were a good act.
It was pretty interesting, but the thing is that it's not the same three guys every single time you see them.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the ones that were in Vegas, and one of our guys was. You could definitely tell he wasn't
the same guy, or he wasn't very good.
No, because I mean you could obviously tell he was like an African American guy, and I'm like, okay. From what I could tell from the first three guys, I'm like, but then I looked into it, and yeah, they're like interchangeable.
Okay, yeah. Are you familiar with Blippi?
Yeah.
There's a lot of parents that get upset because they go to see Blippi live.
And it's not Blippi.
It's not Blippi. It's
not
just
the same
some
guy.
Fucking skinny white dude with a huge wiener and a Blippi suit.
Yeah, I'm all for it, man. Fuck.
Money is money is money.
Exactly. Cool. I still had an awesome experience.
Yeah.
It was fun.
The Transgender Orchestra. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Mm-hmm. I saw them once.
That's another one I would like to check out.
Yeah, I saw them once. It was pretty cool.
Just watching some old fucking dads in sleeveless tuxedos rock some fucking guitars.
Yeah, it was literally just like watching Dragon Force play Christmas music. It's kind of cool.
The Blue Men group of the Minch. These supernatural sea creatures were said to live in underwater caves in the Minch, a strait between Lewis, Long Island, and the Sheant Islands near Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
The Blue Men looked like humans with blue skin. They were infamous for swimming alongside passing ships.
Hell yes.
And attempting to wreck them by conjuring storms and by luring sailors into the water.
Dude, that's awesome. That's really fucking cool.
You've seen purple-headed wieners, but have you ever seen blue wieners? If a captain wanted to save his ship, he had to finish their rhymes and solve their riddles.
Dude, this is so fucking cool. I want to be able to conjure up storms and just give riddles to like sea captains.
Stop right there. I've got a riddle for you.
That's awesome.
If a captain wanted to save a ship, he had to finish their rhymes and solve their riddles, and always make sure he got the last word. The Blue Men were actually hierarchical.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a hard one. A little bourbon. As they are always ruled out, over by Chief Tane. This led to the assumption they are somehow related to mermen.
Okay.
Some think the Blue Men may be actually fallen angels.
I feel like this has to be derivative from where the Blue Men group got their name from.
You think so?
I think it has to be.
That's very...
That it is very mermen or the Sirens-esque.
Yeah, it is. They kind of get that weird look, and they don't talk, and they look like sleep paralysis demons is what they fucking look like.
Okay.
Scary. Not these guys, Blue Men Group.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, but I've never seen one of these guys.
Okay.
I fucking suck at riddles. I'd crash my ship.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'd be done for. Next, we got the Bun Yip. Okay.
The Bun Yip.
The Bun Yip literally means devil or spirit. It is a mythological creature from Aboriginal Australia that was said to lurk in swamps. Get out to my swamp. Creeks, riverbeds, and water holes. The Aborigines thought they could hear their cries at night. They believed that Bun Yip took humans as a food source when their stock was disturbed, preferably women, and then tended to blame the Bun Yip for the disease spread in the river area.
God.
Bun Yip supposedly had flippers, a horse-like tail, and walrus-like tusks. Good Lord, this thing's ugly. It is now said that the Bun Yip are a figment of the Aborigine imagination because the cries they heard actually belonged to possums or koalas. The cries of women supposedly being captured may actually have been sounds of a barking owl. That's like something you say when you fart. Did you hear that? I was a barking owl.
It was a beagle. When my dad used to fart, he'd say that there was a barking spider.
Barking spider, yeah. That's why I said that, because you always say that.
And I didn't really catch on to it till years later. The reason he was saying that is because your butthole looks like a spider.
Okay.
It's like barking. Calling for dinosaurs.
Oh, man, that's good.
That's what he called, and that's what he would say when somebody was puking, too. When we were kids, somebody would be like, blah, he'd be like, he's in there calling for dinosaurs. And that always made me laugh, too. Because whoever was in the bathroom is like, Rawr! It sounds like legit. You're calling for dinosaurs.
I got to give in. I'm weak.
You're getting too sweaty?
I'm getting too sweaty, and it's itching.
I think it feels good.
This hair is way better than my other hair. It's depressing.
That's nice hair for
it's really fucking
Amazon
good, yeah.
grade hair.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think I'd be fine if I wasn't wearing these headphones.
The next one is not Nessie. It's Chessie. Chessie. That's what I tell my wife when her tits are looking real nice. She's looking awfully
Let me
chesty.
see them chessies.
She's looking awfully chesty.
It's like your chest testicles.
I'm thinking of chesties.
Yeah, chesties. Not your testes, but your chesties.
Not chesties.
Your chesticles.
Yeah, I just got this. I really like nipples. Dogs, cats.
Who doesn't like titties?
Let's not.
Who doesn't like chessies?
Let's not do this.
No, I'm all about it. Let's go.
Not do this in front of my friends here.
Let's just turn this into a podcast about
I need
tits.
to pour that. I need
Go ahead, just move my phone. You're going in hard, man. Hard in the paint, dog.
I want to go up and have a domestic violence on my dog after I'm done here. Okay, so the dog, the Ace is 15 now. He's old. He's not going to last much longer.
Please look at the wig on that.
I like it.
Poor Ace.
Yeah, no, but he's doing fine. He's in good shape. We were playing Frisbee a couple days ago, and he was doing fine. But now he does this thing. He's going blind as well, but he still does okay outside with the light. He gets turned around in his dog bed, and he'll turn around, and then he'll fall asleep, and then he'll wake up, facing the wall, and he thinks it's someone towering over him. So then he wakes up, ready to protect. He's Under Armour. He's ready to protect this house. He's like, when I go out in the kitchen, he's just giving the wall hell, like just ready to kill it, tear it apart.
But what if?
No.
What if there's something really there?
That's what Stacy said. She said, "What if there's something in the wall?" I said, "That is an interior wall, and there's nothing in it."
There was this TikTok that I saw the other day, and people love when we talk about TikTok. There's this TikTok where this woman was filming her, I think it was her daughter, or maybe her son, I don't remember. It was just a little kid. It was like a 2-year-old, and they kept saying hi to something up in the bathroom vent.
Oh, no.
They were just like, or they were like, bye. Like, she said, like, it's something that they constantly do.
No.
And they went up and they checked. There was nothing up there. And she was like, stop doing that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Nah, fuck no, dude. Nah. That's horror movie shit. That's white people stuff right there.
I want to do, and I was thinking about this, the haunted book show, the haunted bookstore that I went to.
Yeah, that you went to.
I think we should do a event there for Brohio listeners.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not necessarily. Hear me out for a second. One of our friends belongs to the union, and we used the hall before.
We have.
We could use the union hall for a live show, and then, have 15, 20 people or however many would come to the live show.
I mean, it's like 15 minutes away from there.
And
so
then we can only get 15 people into the bookstore and then go do an investigation at the bookstore.
that'd be cool, man.
Yes.
I'm all about it.
All right. Just making sure you're on board with it.
Always.
Chesty, my wife's succulent breasts.
You mind?
Chessie. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, you have anything? What's mine is yours, my friend.
I love to hear that.
A story is told about the Chesapeake Bay area between Virginia and Maryland being home to a sea monster, often referred to as Chesty, or it's actually written here, Chessie. It's like Nessie, but with a C. Chesapeake Bay, Chessie, Nessie. You see what we're doing there?
Yeah.
Some sightings were reported of a serpent-like creature with flippers and scales. No pictures have been taken so far, whereas there are some pictures supposedly of Nessie, the sea monster said to inhabit Scotland's Loch Ness Lake.
Did you see the most recent picture of the Sasquatch that they found?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember where it was, and maybe if somebody's reading this or hearing this in YouTube's right now, they can set it up. But I've been seeing this thing go around where they're offering, like, somebody took a picture. It was like a bank, like a water bank, and walking right across was what looked like a Sasquatch, and someone was offering a $2 million reward for information on what they took a picture of. It legit looked like a big, hairy, like ape-like creature.
We need to get Mark Barton on the guy that was raped by the Bigfoot, or whatever he was raped by. He had the mental rape.
Okay.
He might not necessarily want to do that episode.
Yeah, probably not.
That's a good episode, though.
Yeah.
You guys want to double back to that one.
Next, we have, this is probably the fucking coolest name, the Dragon Kings. So Dragon Kings were believed by the Chinese to consist of 4 separate dragons, each of which ruled over one of the 4 seas of the north, east, south, and west. These Dragon Kings could shapeshift to human form and lived in crystal palaces guarded by shrimps and crabs. Can you imagine having all the shrimps and crab in the ocean doing your bidding?
You're a fucking Dragon King. You spent so much money on your awesome-ass wardrobe.
Your one power is you have command over shrimp and crab.
We must find protection for the palace.
That's exactly what I expected it to sound like.
Bring me all the shrimps and all the crabs in the ocean.
Summon all the crab. We must guard the fortress.
That would be like if you and I were starting a club or something. We get the entire club done, ready to go. You get the boom boom room, we got the bar, and then you're like, fuck, man, we forgot to hire security. And I'd be like, okay, I know we can't afford full-size security guards, but we could definitely get some midgets for this motherfucker right here.
15 dwarfs.
Let's let our kids do it.
Right.
Better yet, we have any shrimps and crabs, we could let the shrimps and...
It's just cocktail shrimp laying on the floor.
I would really like to get an Admiral's Feast from Red Lobster. That sounds delicious right now.
Man. There's this place, I swear.
Looking real?
No. There's this place in Columbus that we went to called Kitchen Social. If you're in the Columbus area and you have not gone there, or if you plan on going to Columbus at any time, there's this place called Kitchen Social. They have biscuits that put Red Lobsters to shame.
Are they like Cheddar Bay flavored?
Yeah, but they're like cheddar, like they're butter biscuits. And the best thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
You keep fucking with me, Smoky Bones. That's where I'll be going for now on. For now on.
Yeah, every time Ricky comes over, we think about telling him, like, hey, can you stop there and bring us some?
Stop and get us. He probably doesn't come over anymore, does he?
He came over 3 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's pretty busy.
He ain't fucking busy.
Fucking dick. Grindlows. Maybe it's Grinlows.
Grinlows, yeah.
It's from over the pond near Yorkshire. So
hell yeah, it is.
They don't pronounce it like we do.
Grinlows.
These water demons were first mentioned in British folk tales in the county of Yorkshire. Parents told their children stories of Grindylows to prevent them from getting in the cold water in the area.
Yeah, they talked about those in Harry Potter.
Grindylows supposedly had long fingers that would drag children into the deep.
Yep.
That happened
very
to
true.
me as a kid.
It happened to Harry Potter.
Did it?
And the Goblet of Fire, yes it did.
I keep on trying to watch all of them.
Man,
I can't fucking do it.
The first movie is really good. It's really accurate to the book.
Yeah.
as they go along. Once you get to the third movie, it's book not related whatsoever, but you gotta audible that set.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with Harry Potter series.
What about WandaVision?
Loved it. Loved it.
I have 2 episodes left.
Fucking loved it, dude. It's so good.
I told you. I said the first 2 episodes are kind of slow. You're just like, dude.
Your dad and your brother got me to watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They have all of my passwords.
Yeah.
They steal all of my shit. I can't even log into my own shit because
every
those
WWE one,
guys,
so that's the one I use.
It's okay. Which I had to switch. I think I have to delete it. And I got Peacock because they're switching to Peacock.
Yeah.
But it's only like $4.
We got Peacock because she had to have The Office. So
okay. Well,
and I did too, but she's more so than I am.
Then you got WWE Network now.
Oh, so it's
on Peacock, yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Peacock Premium.
I wasn't sure how up to date the Peacock was with the WWE, so.
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
It's the new WWE Network.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's dope.
So I've got 2 episodes left, and you said just hold on, just get through the first 2 or 3, and then just
the first 3 episodes. Yeah. Now, even
don't blow it because I still got 2 episodes.
No.
left.
I'm gonna tell everybody if you have Disney Plus, there's no or Peacock now. Is it?
What?
Yeah.
WandaVision's
on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So if you have it, even if you're not into the Marvel universe, it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
The first 3 episodes, it's kind of hard to follow, but after you get past that, it makes sense. It starts making sense and more as you go on. So it's a awesome series. That's probably one of my favorite shows that I've seen in a really long time.
It's got me. It's got me thus far.
Just wait. It gets better and better as it goes on.
Next up on the sea monsters and sea creatures, the Jingu. Not Jenga, as in the game where you shove wooden blocks up your ass.
I win that game every time.
That's the rules my uncle and I used to play. Speaking of sea monsters and my uncle, it was one summer when I was really porky. I was about 10 years old, really just looking fucking fat and succulent.
Yeah.
We were at Indian Lake here in Ohio, and we were swimming. And I've probably told this story before, but
not a single Indian at that lake.
Very shallow lake. If you fall out of the boat, you will die. You will hit your head and die. It's a very shallow lake.
Every time I go there, we get really bad storms, so I tend to not go there because there's always heat lightning, and then next thing you know, there's a fucking tornado.
That's perfect. That's exactly what you want when you're out on the water.
Right, exactly.
But we were out swimming, and I swam up to my dad, and I said, "Dad, I gotta poop, man." He said, "Where do you want me to take you?" I'm looking around. There's nowhere close enough to go for me to shit. And I said, "I don't know what to do." And he said, "Just poop in the water. Swim away and poop in the water." And I swam about 10 feet away. I did not swim far enough. And I pooped.
Yeah.
And it was the fucking awfulest thing because when I pooped, I felt this thing somersault up my back.
Leave a skid mark. He left you a snail trail, like a fucking skunk stripe.
Straight up my back. Somersaulted up my back. Here I am thinking, oh, yeah. In my mind, I'm playing it. I'm going to poop and it's going to sink straight to the bottom of the lake. No, shit floats. It fucking shot up my back like a lightning bolt, dude. Straight up my back. It somersaulted. What's wrong?
I just fucking realized tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yes,
oh,
dude.
You're drunk, dude.
No, dude. This week has been so fucked up, and I think it's because we haven't done the podcast.
Yeah, it is.
Because I know when we do the podcast, typically it's Monday night.
Got a long week.
So I know I got 4 days of work afterwards. Today, all day today, I could not remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday.
Thursday.
And I've been thinking it's been Wednesday, and then I just looked, and it's fucking Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, you're drunk already.
And there's a good-ass fight this weekend.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Stay amped up.
Heavyweight championship.
Stay pumped.
I'm always pumped, dog.
I might try and watch it.
I'm sorry. You left the skunk trail up your back.
Oh yeah, the turd
shit.
somersaulted up my back. My uncle was on the pontoon and he saw it. He saw the turd because I started to swim back.
Your funkle? The funkle?
Yeah.
Your fun uncle?
yeah. The funkle.
Yeah.
The fuckle. Uncle Fuckle.
Uncle Pork Knuckle?
Yeah, Uncle Fuckle, Pork Knuckle. And I start swimming back to the boat, and this thing starts chasing me like it's a heat-seeking fucking turd missile. It starts, my wake is dragging it with me.
Yeah.
And my dad said, "You better cut it off." It's chasing you. It's a water snake. And my uncle looked off the side of the boat, and he's kind of ritzy. I think he's pretty fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Drives a $5,000 million car and just.
Is this the missed out fire uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, that is disgusting. And my dad was laughing so hard.
I can see it.
He couldn't even defend me because he was laughing so hard. This fucking turd. I was scared the turd was going to get me. It was my own turd.
It was just chasing you.
Yeah. I'm swimming back all fucking fat kid.
What if it was drowning and it was trying to get back into your ass?
Help me. It tried to climb onto my back when I shit it out and I took off too fast. But yeah, that was
man.
The worst feeling ever when that thing just somersault tumbled up the spine.
How do people listen to us? Anyways, we got the Jingu.
Yeah.
all poop stories aside.
The Jingu. These were water spirits. No, that's you. You're the Jingu.
No, it's cool.
No, you take it.
Okay, sure. These were water spirits in the mythology of the Sawa. What was his name? The actor?
Issei Sakawa?
No. Devon Sawa. There you go. An ethnic group in Cameroon. They supposedly resembled Mer People, but were thought to be gap-toothed and had long, woolly hair.
Water hillbillies.
Oh, man. The Sawa believed these spirits could act as an intermediate between the living and the spiritual world. Jingu were also thought to cure disease and played an important role in some tribal rites. For example, when a child entered adulthood. Oh, I thought it was going to keep going on.
I know. I read that earlier. I said, man, that's a really big cliffhanger right there.
That's stupid. Well, in what way? In West, Central, and Southern Africa, some other tribes believed the Mami Wata, a water spirit thought to resemble the Jingu. That makes no fucking sense.
I didn't write it, dude. I copy and pasted. Let's blame it. We'll write these guys a strongly worded Google email, review.
They definitely left out some words because that makes no sense. Hang on.
All I know,
in West, Central, and Southern Africa, some other tribes believed in the Mami Wata, a water spirit thought to resemble the Jingu. Okay, so they're just comparing. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the Jingu is the water hillbilly.
I'd rather be called the Mami Wata than the Jingu.
They have gap teeth and long woolly hair, so they're
I can respect the gap teeth.
Water hicks.
I'm not against gap teeth.
Kappas. Ooh, kappas are presumably intelligent water spirits in Japanese mythology.
Okay.
They are monkey-like creatures with saucer-shaped heads.
Oh, shit.
Long noses.
Like Squidward.
And a yellowish-green skin.
Oh, man.
Kappas are said to lure children to the water and pull them under, feeding on their blood.
Ooh.
Their main weakness is that their heads are filled with water.
Fucking waterheads.
And when this is spilled, they lose their powers.
Wait, what? So you just have to puncture their thin membrane to get to their watery brain?
Fucking water-headed water monkeys. Dude, what is this?
I never want to be called a waterhead. You fucking waterhead.
Oh, my God.
That just sounds awful.
Oh, so
shit.
Like sea monkeys. You know, I had sea monkeys growing up.
Yeah.
And then a juvenile delinquent cousin came over and he dumped all the motherfuckers out.
That's right.
I hated that kid, dude. He's in prison now.
The only thing I know about sea monkeys is
they're not real. They don't do the things that
they're brine
say
shrimp.
they do.
Yeah, they're brine shrimp. But I just know the South Park episode that they had about sea monkeys when Cartman was like, when they built like their own colony, like their own world, like they were like advancing through history. It was pretty great. From here we go to the big fucking motherfucker, the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
So the Kraken is a legendary sea monster often mentioned in pirate myths. It was said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Iceland. And honestly, if I'm going to believe that there's a Kraken in real life, I would think that it would live off of the coast of Norway or Iceland.
For sure.
People thought the monster to be some sort of giant squid living in the depths of the ocean and surfacing from time to time to attack ships. Some claim that the islands that were seen from time to time and subsequently vanished may actually have been Kraken sightings. It is stated that some traits of the Kraken resemble undersea volcanic activity in the Scandinavian region, including bubbles and currents. Out of all of these, I would say the Kraken is probably one of the ones that I believe in the most.
there's been so many people that have seen the Kraken.
Not only that, but like I've talked about in several episodes, things that live in the deep ocean, we don't know enough about. And there's documents of the giant squid, which are like 20 feet long. Like these things can get. A lot of these things are bottom feeders, so there's no limit to how big they can get.
And who's to say that something like that can't get the size of a ship to where it could take a ship down?
Definitely.
Humans can get really big. Look at Andre the Giant. Look at me. People can grow bigger than normal humans.
Sure.
And now a quick word from some of our sponsors. The last time I tried looking for a funny business podcast, I kept finding dry, boring hosts. And if you are like me, you appreciate your news with a side of comedy. When I was looking for a business podcast that was actually funny, I couldn't find a solution. That's where I finally ran into IP Frequently podcast. I finally listened to David and Brad, the hosts of IP Frequently, and found exactly what I was looking for. Solid business advice, 80s music, and headline news. So imagine two guys, let's call them David and Brad, that blend business advice, 80s music, and headline news all into a podcast called IP Frequently. IP Frequently isn't just a sign of chronic condition. It's a real podcast hosted by David and Brad that blends business advice, 80s music, and headline news. I would like all of the listeners of the Brohio podcast to check out IP Frequently. You can subscribe to them anywhere you find podcasts. Just search for IP Frequently and stay up to date. Subscribe to IP Frequently to stay up to date on their weekly stream of episodes wherever you get your podcasts. So give them a listen. Search for IP Frequently and follow David and Brad's weekly stream of episodes wherever you get your podcasts. Maybe there's something that is interfering with your happiness. I personally have been dealing with a lot of anger issues that I kind of went into at the beginning of this episode today. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, much like they helped me, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 24 hours. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling. BetterHelp is going to help you get linked up with someone that can help you with your mental health today. No matter what you're dealing with, depression, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem, family conflicts, anger like me, anxiety and relationship issues, they're here to help you with all of it. Anything you share is completely confidential, and it's convenient, professional, and affordable. And we have a very special deal for all of the Brohio listeners. Go to BetterHelp.com/Brohio. You're going to get 10% off. That's BetterHelp.com/Brohio. I want you to start living a happier life today. So that's why we, the Brohio podcast, are helping you. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp.com/Brohio. And we're back again to tell you about one of our most delicious, actually they are our most delicious sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your front door. HelloFresh lets you skip those trips to the grocery store and makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. And my God, if you get the chance to try the teriyaki chicken tenders, do that right now. They're absolutely incredible. Over 4 out of 5 HelloFresh customers say HelloFresh helps them lead a healthier lifestyle with delicious, low-calorie, carb-smart, and vegetarian options available every week. And you're going to get a lot better value, guys. HelloFresh is 28% cheaper than shopping at your local grocery store and 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal without sacrificing the quality. Like I said, guys, the chicken teriyaki tenders, oh my God, they're going to fill you up, and they're not going to kill you like a lot of food does. This stuff is absolutely delicious, and it's healthy, wholesome ingredients. I cannot recommend HelloFresh enough, guys. And we have a very special offer for the listeners of the Brohio podcast. Just go to HelloFresh.com/Brohio12. You're going to get some free food, guys. Like I said, go to HelloFresh.com/Brohio12 and use the promo code Brohio12 for 12 free meals, including shipping. HelloFresh.com/Brohio12. Go check it out right now. Delicious food, free food, America's #1 meal kit. They can maybe not necessarily taller. I'm not very tall. You putting the mullet back on?
I am.
I thought you were about to piss.
Oh, no, I'm good, man.
You're usually just always pissing.
That's beer.
Okay.
Beer does it for me.
Not this maple syrup.
No, not
bourbon.
Not bourbon. I can hold my bourbon in like a man.
Yeah, but Kraken for sure is one of the...
I'm all aboard for a Kraken.
Yeah. I think it's... And I cannot overemphasize how scared I am of the deep, dark ocean.
Right.
Of just being out there floating and having no idea what's underneath you, fuck me, that is completely terrifying. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, man, that's the ocean in general is really fucking scary. I remember we talked about it was on the podcast whenever I had the cruise that went through the Bermuda Triangle, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about we're gonna see if I actually reappeared or not. I didn't notice any fuckery, but I mean, it was. Then again, I did sleep a lot, so who knows?
Yeah, I think we should definitely pull off some science experiments on the Brohio cruise.
Oh hell yeah!
There's a lot of stuff we can do that we can get away with.
I'm gonna see, since we have a connection, I'm gonna see if we can see the cruise jail. Every cruise ship has a jail and a morgue.
Yeah, what's our connection? We don't have a connection. What's our fucking connection?
The booking agent, Jerry. Okay, Jerry, you think you can get him to see those?
He's not going to even know what the fuck we're talking about. He's like, there's jail down there. Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry, can you show me where the buffet is? That's really where I'm going to be.
We want to see the jail.
I'll tell you what, if you go on this cruise and if you want to find me, find the fucking soft serve ice cream machine, which I've talked about before.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
It's perfect.
You can have one of my kids.
We can't bring kids on the cruise. All right. Next up is everyone's favorite, Nessie.
She's a beaut.
Nessie is a mysterious creature claimed to inhabit the Loch Ness Lake near Inverness, Scotland. The creature is often thought of as female because of the female tone in its nickname, Nessie, or Chesty, for large breasts. There are many reports of sightings, and some people have even taken pictures they claim to be the monster.
Hell yeah.
But none has been marked conclusive evidence thus far. The creature is now thought to be a plesiosaur, a cavernous butthole, carnivorous aquatic animal from the dinosaur era. I'm sorry. Oh my God!
Wow.
Many paleontologists are against the theory and claim that the water is too cold for a cold-blooded dinosaur to live in, and that the loch simply does not have enough food to preserve it.
Okay.
Additionally, the dinosaur would have to surface often to breathe, and therefore it would have been seen more often.
That does make sense.
Some paleontologists claim it is impossible for an animal that went extinct millions of years ago to live in a lake that dates only 10,000 years back. That kind of makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
But many people still believe, stating that animals can adapt to different conditions throughout time.
Fun fact, in case you guys were living under a rock, I am a huge Pokemon fan.
What?
And the Lapras, the Pokemon Lapras, is based off of Nessie.
Oh, who fucking cares?
My favorite Pokemon of all time.
You want to see my Bulbasaurus?
That's something I hold near and dear to my heart.
My rat titty. When did you start, Pokemon?
Dude, I played Pokemon when Red and Blue came out, so back in...
What the fuck is Red and Blue? What are you trying to fuck with me right now?
Early Pokemon games were all colors, so it was in series. It was red, blue, and green, and then it was gold, silver, platinum.
Unfortunately, I'm 33 years old and I've been laid, so I don't know about Pikachu.
I think I was 8 or 9 whenever the first series came out. So yeah.
All I know is sometimes I see guys unwrapping Pokemon cards on TikTok, and I immediately scroll to the next video because I don't fucking care what they open.
Bro, if you get one of the first packs, you can get $200,000 cards. You can hit fucking bank.
Here's how much I hate Pokemon.
Charizard.
If I open a $200,000 Charizard, I would give it back. I would put it back in the wrapper, and I would take it back to Target, and I would lay it down for the next fucking dumbass. Doesn't matter how fancy of a card the Charizard is, I would not take it.
My oldest son is super into, not necessarily Pokemon cards, but he's super into sports cards right now.
Oh, yeah.
Which I can relate to because I was really big at... There was a time when we were growing up where baseball cards were the biggest thing. And he's into basketball's his thing, so NBA cards is, that's his go-to, but it's cool because it's a big thing right now because you have all these YouTubers that are doing the unboxings and unwrappings of these cards, and
should let him make a YouTube video.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
he wants to, doesn't he? I'm on his side.
He's made some. He's too shy.
Tell him Uncle Nick is on his team.
Now Carter and Colton, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and then one of their videos popped up. One of Carter's videos popped up, and I was like, show it to me. He's like, how did that show up? I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude.
This?
Yeah, man.
It's a Charizard. You say a Charizard?
Charizard.
That's what I said, a Charizard. How much are one of them bad boys worth?
I think if you get a specific one, it can be upwards to 200,000.
You ever seen the magicians that can throw playing cards and cut carrots out of people's mouths?
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Can't do that with a Charizard, can you?
I don't think so. They spit fire, so that person would probably be on fire.
I'll pull a rabbit out of my hat after I get it out of my ass. Mer People, or mermaid men and mermaid women.
Hey, we got any Jolly Ranchers?
For what? No.
Someone just said they'll give $10 for me to eat a Jolly Rancher out of your belly button.
There's going to be some shrapnel on that one, buddy. That is a deep, dark pit.
Mer People.
Many a myth represented Mer People as creatures having the head and upper body of a human and a fishtail instead of legs.
Mm-hmm.
Female Mer People are known as mermaids, and male Mer People are known as mermen. That's what Rob and I would be. We would be mermen. He would actually be a mermaid.
I think I'd be a mermaid, yeah.
They usually had great beauty and charm and thereby lured sailor men to their deaths. Some stories include mermaids altering their form to resemble humans. In the old Disney movie, The Little Mermaid. How's that?
I think we talked about this before, but Ariel is my favorite Disney princess.
I love Ariel's. Ariel,
she is a fucking babe.
Yeah, I like her dad, King Triton. See the biceps on that guy?
The fucking beard.
That'd be a really good handski.
Oh yeah.
Ariel assumes human form to gain the love of human. Ariel assumes the human form to gain the love of human prince Eric, and I looked it up. Because there is a really strong belief that mermaids and mermen are, in fact, real creatures.
Okay.
So then I started looking up mermaid and merman genitals.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity for myself and just to gain some knowledge for this show. In fact, the mermen do not have dicks.
Okay.
Actually, they do have dicks. They're hidden like a dolphin dick.
But does the mermaid have the dolphin vagina?
It is believed that they have the anatomy of a dolphin.
Oh, bro. Game on.
But the problem is,
if you've never seen a dolphin vagina, make sure you Google that shit right now.
Google it, look it up. The thing is, once you have decided that you would like to move forward with coitus with a mermaid, it is best to perform the act out of the water on land, because you will drown in the water having sex with a mermaid.
That makes total sense.
But a mermaid can survive on land for 8 to 12 hours.
Oh, yeah. Give me 5 minutes, baby girl.
Yeah. But the problem is, with mermaids, they cannot speak outside of the water. They can only speak...
Even better.
In the water. So, no, you disgusting fuck. You have to make sure there is consent.
That's true. Very true.
From the mermaid, because she cannot speak outside of the water.
I'll definitely make sure that I get consent.
You have to make sure that the mermaid completely consents to being fucked by you. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. Yeah, that's definitely important.
Maybe sign language for both of you, or if the mermaid can write pencil and crayon and paper, whatever, to help that further that operation.
Luckily, I carry a pencil and crayon.
Is it crayon or crayon?
It's crayon.
Oh no, I think we've talked about this before.
Crayon. Crayon or crown. Let me get a crown.
Crayon is what you do with a dildo up your ass. Cram it up your ass.
Exactly. Crayon.
There's already chocolate on this thing.
Dude, the English language is so funny. Specifically American English. We don't fucking know. We shorten literally everything. We're so lazy. We cut out entire syllables out of our fucking words.
What if you and I started an OnlyFans of just you and I pooping on stuff?
Okay.
You think that could catch on or no?
I mean, Jackass has been doing it for decades.
I think we could do something with that.
I think we could too.
A lot of money.
As long as we could try to keep people guessing.
Just keep in mind to ask for consent when making love to a mermaid.
Yes, definitely.
Mermen are always going to be down. You as a female listening to the show, we have a lot of wonderful female listeners. We have a lot of suspect male listeners. Females, when you are sexually pursuing a merman, he's probably going to be consenting.
Yeah, definitely. I do want to say hi to Janelle, Travis Cox's wife, because she is a big fan of the show. Hi.
Okay. You stay off the YouTube.
Rusalka. From there we go to the Rusalka.
Rusalka. How about the Rusalka? Rusalka, Rob.
I'm just trying to pay attention to everybody here, man. So, Rusalka were female ghosts in Slavic mythology. They were thought to be the souls of young women who died in or near lakes that had been...
Women that died in orgies.
So they were not violent, but mainly haunted lakes until their death was avenged.
Oh, good.
Some explain that the Rusalka as women that died prematurely due to suicide or murder having to do with their loved ones had to live out this... Dude, who the fuck wrote this?
I did. I sabotaged all your parts so you would look like an idiot and I would look like the shining star of the podcast.
Prematurely due to suicide or murder having to do with their loved ones had to live out their designated time on Earth as a spirit. Others stated that water ghosts are unclean dead, such as unbaptized babies and people that died from suicides. Okay.
Okay, what do you do when you're about to get really close to climax with your wife and you don't want to be there, and it's you got there way too soon? What do you do to roll it back?
I mean, it depends. If it's the start of it, as long as I don't think about what I'm doing, I'm okay. I don't like try to picture like naked grandmas or something like that. That's
dead puppies.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I just try to not think about what I'm doing, but there is definitely a point of no return. So
okay, I get what you're saying.
Once I'm there,
unfortunately, I understand what you're saying.
There's no holding back. Yeah, I mean, I'm just there for the ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just try to not think about how good it feels.
I have to apologize to my wife a lot. Unfortunately, some of you
been there.
Some of you may be watching this show thinking that Rob and I are just some kind of nasty big sex machines, but that's not the case. We're underachievers. We're pretty much useless, and I have to apologize to my wife a lot for that.
Oh, I'm very useless.
And we keep a stack of broken beer bottles next to the bed. And I stab myself in the genitals when I start to get too close. I reach over and I grab a Natty Light bottle and I stab myself in the crotch. Not in the penis, just in the sack.
There's a reason that we did ads for Bluetooth for so long.
Bluetooth.
Blue Chew.
You're a fucking drunk, dude. I'm glad she's picking you up and you're not fucking driving yourself.
I'm feeling good. I'm not drunk.
We'd be doing Brohio from the drunk take at the county jail.
Dude, I can't do drunk anymore, man.
Well, you're well on your way. So
no, man,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Sirens. In Greek mythology, sirens were sea nymphs or sea nymphos. You'll be a nympho, I'll be a nympho. What about 50 Cent, man? That guy truly ruled. He ruled our high school years, didn't he?
I don't know what he's up to anymore, though.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Sirens were sea nymphos that lived on the islands Sirenum, Scrotum, Scopuli, and were daughters of Ceto, the sea monster, and Phallus, the sea god. They drew sailors to the rocks by their enhanced singing, causing their ships to sink.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 say duyo, duyo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 let me say duyo, duyo.
That video popped up for me not too long ago, though.
Duyo.
And I immediately thought of you.
Thank you. Some claim the sirens were playmates of young Persephone, daughter of Zeus and...
Persephone.
Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it?
Persephone. Yeah.
It says phone.
The reason I know this is because of the Percy Jackson series.
Daughter of Zeus in diameter as
Demeter.
That's what I said. As
Persephone.
Pussy was abducted by Hades to become his queen of the underworld. Diameter cursed the sirens to become monsters of lure. Sirens were often depicted as women with the legs and wings of birds,
That's hot.
playing a great variety of musical instruments.
Oh, that's even hotter.
However, they may also be depicted as half human, half fish.
Super hot.
Consequently, siren is often applied as a synonym for mermaid because many believe sirens and mermaids are similar creatures.
Yep.
In German mythology, sirens were known as nixes, and in Welsh and Breton mythology as Morgans.
Oh, God. Wouldn't want to be known as a Morgan.
Okay. Boom. Boom.
I love how you automatically typed in boob.
Boom, 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 say wayo. Is that it?
Yeah, man.
Is that her?
There she is, second video.
Okay, let's play her. She's the...
Watch how her mouth shifts to the left whenever she says wayo.
She is the...
Wayo.
She is the... this video is 10 fucking years old. You know.
She's like the one of the unofficial mascots of the show.
Yep.
We need to get an interview with her and have her sing
boom,
it live.
boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
See her, watch her lips.
Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. I say, boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho.
She's so
I say,
offbeat.
boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Way-ho.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say, boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. I say, boom, boom, boom.
It's a
Now let
vibe.
me hear you say, way-ho. I say, boom, boom, boom. Now
Boom, boom, boom. I hear you say wayo.
I've never been more sure that someone owns cats than watching this video.
You take her pants off and her panties just yell, "Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!"
I love her. She's so great.
Yeah, she's probably 50 by now.
I don't know who she is, but
I don't know who she is
good for her. She's the Dueo girl.
She is, in fact, the Dueo girl. Unsagila. Go ahead.
Unsagila, yes. Unsagila was a mighty water snake.
Chased me at Indian Lake.
I was going to say that.
My uncle was getting mad at that snake, dude. He said, "It's a snake." I said, "No, I pooped, dude. I can't get away from it. It's fucking chasing me."
It was a mighty water snake in Native American mythology. She polluted rivers and subsequently flooded the land with salt water so nothing could grow. That's a fucking asshole move. According to myth, twins that hit the only fragile spot on her body eventually killed her. As the sun scorched her flesh, it dried up the soils, and it is said this led to the development of the Nebraska and Dakota Badlands, a large desert area in the U.S. of A.
everybody say, way-ho.
Oh, she is just giving all she's
Boom,
got.
boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. I say, boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho.
Oh, man.
I can just feel the emotion.
She definitely has a fucking tumor. I don't know where it's at, but she's got one for sure. Are you trying to drink something else?
I think I am.
Oh, man.
We got one more paragraph, so I have a little bit more time to...
Put her into overdrive. Water nymphs.
Oh,
Nymphs
yeah.
are female nature entities that are bound to a particular location or landform. Nads, as in the testicles between your legs, or naiads, are water nymphs and inhabit fountains, wells, springs, brooks, rivers, marshes, ponds, and lagoons. The essence of a nad. You ever been kicked in the nads, Rob?
Yes, and it's fucking awful. I would definitely not recommend it.
That's one of those words you use as a kid.
Yeah, that you outgrow.
That you outgrow, but it's so funny when you say it when you're older.
Nads, yeah.
Yeah, quit looking at my nads.
What's another word that's like nads?
Nards. We call them nards a lot.
Weenie? Like you never say weenie when you're an old...
No, I ask my wife to touch my pee-pee all the time.
That's, yeah.
That's a really... That's
for the lulz, though. I can just understand that.
Did you pour something else?
I did. I just got some of my Blantons.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Might as well drink some of my own stuff.
Whatever, Rob. I remember my first day. Fucking podcast.
Cubes.
Water nymphs. Getting kicked in the nads. The essence of a naiad was bound to the water body she inhabited. If a spring dried, the nad within it died. In some stories, nads are depicted as testicles as dangerous creatures because they could take men underwater when fascinated by their beauty, and these men were never to be seen again.
Oh, yeah.
Naiads were known by their jealous nature. A Naiad that was once cheated by her husband is said to have blinded him in revenge.
Okay.
In Greek mythology, Naiads were friendly creatures that helped sailors fight perilous storms. They also had the power of foresight, not foreskin, and were said to make prophecies.
Okay. I can respect that.
How cool is that?
That'd be really cool.
My favorite part about this, the Naiads, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember my favorite part any longer, Rob. There was something that I wanted to caveat off of. I don't remember what it was. Dead puppies.
We got time.
No. I already forgot. It doesn't even matter.
From here, we got the Megalodon.
Ooh!
Who doesn't love the fucking Megalodon?
You've watched the Megalodon movie?
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real bad.
Just so we're on the same page with that.
Super cheesy, but I like real cheesy stuff, so it's okay. Measuring at more than 50 feet long, the Megalodon was the largest known shark of all time. Their jaws alone were large enough for a full-grown person to walk through with ease.
Shit.
Why you would do that, I do not know. And they use those jaws to hunt whales. Whales are fucking enormous. So, to put that in perspective...
I'm glad you're talking about whales, because I have another video.
Okay. Researcher Peter Climie with the University of California at Davis said, a great white is about the size of a clasper or penis of a male megalodon.
Jesus Christ. So
that's a legit quote.
The dick on a megalodon was bigger than a great white shark. So when you see Jaws eat that fucking boat in that movie, think about a megalodon's dick is bigger than that shark alone.
Massive.
That is a massive dick. Imagine being a female megalodon. I would presume they have really big vaginas, so it would all work.
Man,
it would all work.
Yeah, why are they talking about the size of the dick when they could be talking about the size of the vagina on the female?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Man.
Now, you spoke briefly about whales.
Whales, yeah.
I have a video here. It was part of my Reddit discoveries today.
Sure.
It says the most Boston reaction ever to a sea monster. It's...
Dude, Bostonians.
I don't know what this is, but Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Look, it's a baby fucking whale, man. Holy shit, we are witnessing a baby fucking whale right here, dude. Holy shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt. I don't know. That thing looks hurt, Jay.
Did you hear him?
Hey, Jay, what the fuck is that, man?
You hear the way he said?
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
That thing, it looks hurt. I don't know. That thing looks hurt, Jay. Jay, that thing is hurt.
It's like he's holding Jay accountable.
Holy shit, look at this fucking thing. Oh my god, what the fuck is that, bro? Jay, what the fuck is that?
It's like he's blaming this on Jay.
Pull back up, Jay. Come on. Come on, bro. Pull back up, bro. We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Jay.
Oh
Come
God,
on,
that
man.
Thing looks dead, man.
What the fuck?
We're going to call the aquarium or something, dude.
The aquarium.
They're in the middle of the fucking ocean.
They're in the fucking middle of the ocean. The aquarium's just going to paddle out there.
My friend Jay just, he just whacked a whale.
Oh, man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, man, Jay, it's dead, bro, or something. Oh, my God,
it's not
Jay.
dead. It's still
Pull
moving.
right up next to that shit, Jay.
Does everyone in Boston sound like that? Because if they do...
Fucking Boston.
I would stick my head in a fucking lawnmower blade and try and end my life. Sure, it's fun for a little bit if just everyone talks like that all the time. Imagine the misery in your life having to listen to that all the time.
I do enjoy the amount of profanity.
I do. He said, look at this fucking monster, Jay.
Jay. Oh, man, look at this fucking thing. Oh, man. Look at that, Jay. Holy shit!
It's not even like that impressive.
What the
No,
fuck
I'll be
is-
totally honest.
It's like, honestly, you know, when you take a big, huge shit and like most of it goes down and you get like a little nugget that floats back up, that's what this baby whale looks like, as a nugget floating in the ocean.
It's really not even that big.
It's not a nugget, he's a black heart. Remember that. That's what Owen Hart said.
So back to the Megalodon. Now, scientists believe that the Megalodon hunted whales by first ripping off their tails and fins, immobilizing their prey so that they could more easily feast. It is also believed that the extinction of these giant sharks is what allowed whales to reach the enormous size that they are known for today. Researchers confirm that the last Megalodon died only 2.6 million years ago, right around the same time the evolution of the first humans began to take place.
I think we need to talk about the real touching point right here.
Real star of the show.
Another name for a shark dick is a clasper.
All right.
For all of you gentlemen listening out there, I want you to put your clasper on your wife this week. Ask her to suck on your clasper. This is imperative that you write us, Brohio Podcast. Send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what happens after you ask your wife to suck on your clasper.
Yeah.
If you accidentally say crapper, she's not going to do anything. She's not going to suck on your crapper.
You have to make sure to enunciate clasper.
And if you have a wife that will, in fact, suck on your crapper, we don't want you listening to the show because you guys need to go to fucking therapy.
And if you say Casper and she sucks a ghost's dick, we're not responsible.
Not liable.
Yeah.
Although he is a friendly ghost,
And if you don't have a wife, find the nearest neighbor lady.
Yeah.
Or male.
You want to hear a pirate joke since we're talking about oceans?
Sure.
There's a guy, he's stranded on a desert island. He sees a passing pirate ship. He flags him down. The pirates pick him up. He's off on this voyage with these pirates now, and they seem like they're going to take good care of him. But about a few days into it, he says, "Oh God, I'm getting really fucking horny. I'm getting really horny." And he goes up to the captain pirate. He says, "Captain, I'm getting pretty horny. What should I do about this?" He says, "You see that jar, that barrel over there with the hole in it? That's what we use." And the guy says, "Well, how often can I use it? When is it my turn?" And the pirate says, "You can use the barrel anytime you like, except for on Tuesdays." And the guy says, "Well, why can't I use the barrel on Tuesdays?" He says, "Because that's your turn to be in the barrels on Tuesdays."
God damn it.
It's like a glory hole, but for pirates and buttholes. You get it?
Oh, I get it.
Okay. All right. So there I was, in a barrel.
Coming at me from every angle.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe what a pirate's dick smells like.
Oh my God, dude, I can't imagine.
So that's where Salt Life came from. That's where Salt Life. What the fuck is Salt Life?
I don't fucking know. I've never understood that.
I have no idea.
Especially when I'm fucking driving around Ohio and someone has that shit on there. It's like, dude, I've never wanted to slash someone's tires more than anybody that has a Salt Life
They've definitely
sticker.
Put a few claspers in their mouth.
Oh my God, fucking losers.
Salt Life. It's actually a pirate's foreskin. It's a little funny joke that me and my bros have it's an inside joke. It's whatever. I was trying to find sea monster stories, like stories of people encountering real world sea monsters, and I couldn't find anything, believe it or not. So maybe sea monsters don't exist. I don't know. But I did find this one story on Reddit. They said, "What is your scariest ocean-related story that you can think of?"
Dope.
And I've heard of this before. It's called the Call of the Void. Are you familiar with the Call of the Void?
I am not, but I'm looking forward to learning about it.
This guy says, "I worked on the flight deck of a carrier for 3 years. 2 deployments to Arabian Sea. Arabian Night. Sorry, I had to do it. I love Aladdin.
Yep.
To the Arabian Sea. Also transited to the Suez. I felt the call of the void, as I've heard it called." Now, I'm going to look up the Call of the Void real quick on the Googles. The Call of Void in French, I'm sorry, I don't need to read that part, describes the impulse to hurl yourself into, a void. While unnerving, it's actually a pretty common experience It also has nothing to do with suicidal ideation.
Okay.
So the call of the void is when, for instance, you're standing on the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island, and you just think to yourself, "What the fuck would happen if I threw myself off this thing?" Have you ever thought that before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Been not necessarily wanting to commit suicide.
Yeah,
but just like, I want to see what would happen if I fell off of this goddamn thing. And it's really a weird impulse feeling to have if you think about it, because you would die, although you're not suicidal. And if you are suicidal, we encourage you, the bros, to go find help. There's plenty of outlets out there to help you. But if you ever have had that feeling where you want to hurl yourself into the void, that is the call of the void. And it's very common where you're in a very high place, or you're in a spot where you're standing on the ledge and you say, "Oh, I just want to see what would happen if I fell off of here." And it's a lot more common than you think. A lot of people go through it. But he felt the call of the void, as he's heard it called before. What would be smoking on a weather deck? What we would be smoking on a weather deck, watching the sea speed by, leaning against the railing. Sometimes the thought of jumping over would materialize in my mind. For the briefest second, it's almost comforting, like a faint magnetism to just do it. Then it's gone. It never even disturbed me so much as baffled me. Also, the ocean is alien. It's unbelievably vast, deep, and barren on the surface anyways. I would often ponder what was going on below us and obviously fantasize about deep-sea monsters, ghost ships, creepy paranormal stuff. The vast size always unnerved me. It's just something you have to experience being hundreds of miles from land. It's crazy. But that call of the void is very, very prominent. It's a lot of feeling that... The feeling that a lot, much like sleep paralysis or night terrors, it's something that a lot of people have experienced.
Yeah, I could definitely get that. I mean, I know I've thought about, like, wonder what it fucking feel like.
Wonder how
jump off this. And I'm even afraid of heights, so it's the thought of it happening. It's more like a what would happen.
I wonder how much Bob Evans sausage gravy would come out of my body when I splatter on the goddamn ground.
Wonder if I'd feel anything.
Wonder if I shove my balls upside my body and boom. I have found out that when I do shove my balls up inside my body, if I push like I'm pooping, they
just pop out your butthole.
They just pop back. It's like that. Pretty good.
Wonder if I could poop out my own balls.
I want to shit my balls out. I've seen videos on the interwebs. They're nasty, albeit nasty, of guys that have long enough scrotal sacs to shove their balls inside their ass.
That's impressive. I'm not even mad about it.
We have that one friend. Two friends. They always talk about their balls dunking in the water when they're shitting.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. That's never happened to me.
I mean, it's happened to me, but I mean...
Fucking goddamn, you guys got stretchy, like Stretch Armstrong balls.
Elastic balls.
Wow. My balls stay real tight up against my body. Maybe it's my high blood pressure. I don't know.
It depends on... It's different toilets. So mine's never happened at my house.
What kind of...
Some toilets have high water levels.
Here's what I think happens.
And it's cold as fuck.
I don't think you guys are looking at the water and you guys are sitting your balls in shitty water. The water is overflowing to the brim of the toilet. No, Robert, it's not funny, and I'm trying to walk you through something. These toilets are stuffed up with a big fucking fat nugget turd, just like that dead whale the Boston guy was talking about.
Okay.
This backed up, full of dirty shit water, and you're not even paying attention. You're scrolling through MySpace and shit. You're on there doing stuff, and you just plop down like you're at your own goddamn house, don't even pay attention, and then you dunk your balls right in the shitty water.
I don't think I've ever done that, but there are times when I have seen little dots of piss on a seat, and I will still sit on it because I'm too lazy to clean it off.
Oh, that's disgusting. Growing up, we only had one bathroom. My mom was in there using it.
I may or may not be lying about that.
No, you're definitely not. It's okay. She'd be in there peeing, and we would just walk in and pee on her.
Hey, dominance.
Chase her out. You spray your cat with air, like the spray bottle.
Right.
That's what we do to her when we want her to get off the toilet.
You got to assert dominance, man.
That's a sacrifice she had, having 3 boys and a strong man as a husband.
My poor wife. She's going to go through the exact same thing your wife or your mom went through.
Your hot, vinegary coffee piss.
Dude.
That's why I can't drink coffee, dude.
Dude, I will drink coffee, and first, if I'm not wanting to shit my brains out right afterwards, I drink coffee every single day, but every single time, the first sip, I'm prairie dogging, like holding in my turds. But my piss will legit smell like a pot of coffee.
It's disgusting. I think it's fucking gross.
It's embarrassing.
When you pee after drinking coffee, it's like all over again. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Yeah, it legit smells like piss.
No, it
I mean,
smells like
my coffee. My piss smells like piss.
My coffee smells like piss. Might want to rebrew it, big dog. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Brohio Podcast.
Yeah.
About abso-fucking-lutely nothing. So
we don't know what's going on.
Here's what I have in my mind for some of the next coming episodes. You guys chime in. Tell us what you think. Thinking about the Tennessee Christmas bombing that happened this past year, the Christmas bomb in Nashville, that the dude blew up the fucking voting machines allegedly. I had planned to do the Aurora shooting this week with the guy with the orange hair.
Yeah.
And someone went and shot up a supermarket in Colorado. I figured that was bad taste. If you or someone you know was affected by the shooting in Colorado this past week, our condolences, thoughts, well wishes are with you, because that was a disgusting, heinous act. And a lot of people are saying, well, America's back open from the coronavirus because they're having mass shootings again. I don't fucking get it, man. I don't fucking get the gun violence, but you and I aren't going to solve that shit.
Nope, because I literally have seen about it, but I have no idea what happened.
It was a terroristic act. But
yeah,
whatever.
I knew that much, but yeah, I don't know any details.
Bullshit, dude.
Yep.
So we're thinking about that.
I literally live in my own fucking bubble.
That's okay.
It's nice and comfy, and nothing bad ever happens.
Hurt you.
Yeah,
except for me with all this bourbon.
And that's welcomed.
Yeah, and then also the Piketown murders.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of meat on that bone for us.
There is definitely a lot of meat on those bones.
Because they were cockfighting, and they were cousins, and they're all fucking each other.
That's, ripe for the picking for us.
Yeah, so go ahead and send us your podcast topic recommendations. We'd love to hear them.
Definitely.
BrohioPodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter. We don't have many people on Twitter. @Brohio Podcast on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do that as well.
We have a YouTube channel. I believe it's youtube.com/Brohio Podcast.
Yeah, get the notification so you can get a notification every time we go live, which is every time I'm here in the studio and we do an episode.
James Dean just sent us an email.
The porn star?
Exactly. He had sex with Farrah Abraham.
Yes. Fuck yeah, I know that.
Okay. This guy, he just sent us all kinds of recommendations. Cool. So thanks for those. They can't hear that. I had to turn it off because it creates so much fuzz.
Does it?
Whenever, the in-between.
Oh.
When it's not, I guess I could put a noise gate on it.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Rob just did the farts on here. We'll just...
We can just keep playing it. Oh, there it goes. I see it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So, catch us outside, motherfuckers. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We love you so much.
Love you.